YouTube James and welcome back to another YouTube video where today I am going to be reviewing another movie for you guys. This is a movie that came over the weekend that this past weekend that I watched, and it is called Tick Tick Boom. But before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe, because if you subscribe you can hit a bell notification and it'll notify you every time I upload a new video, so then you will not miss when I upload a new video like this one here about a bunch of movies and TV shows that you guys might enjoy and hear my thoughts on it. So yes, like I said in the beginning of this video, this movie is called Tick Tick Boom. Now this is from a first-time director. He's never directed a movie before, and this first-time director is Lin-Manuel Miranda. Now, Lin-Manuel Miranda, if you don't know, I don't know how we could possibly don't know who he is, because he's been, if you have been paying attention to, like, people attached to projects, because he has been attached to so many, and wrote songs for, musicals such as Moana, In the Heights, and the hit Broadway musical Hamilton. So yes, and he's also doing the upcoming music for the upcoming, movie Encanto, which is the newest Disney animated movie coming out soon, but which, yes, if I do get a chance to see it, I am gonna review it for you guys, so be on the lookout for that. But, yes, so he has done a lot of music writing work, but he's never directed a movie before, so I was very interested to see how a guy who knew a lot about musicals would go about directing a biopic musical, which is what this movie is. It's directed by, it stars Andrew Garfield as a guy called Jonathan Larson. Now, Jonathan Larson is the guy who created the Broadway musical Rent, and that's what he's most famous for. And this is about his life and all the struggles and stuff that he had to go through to get there. So yes, guys, let's start off with the positives of this movie, which I think my first positive is our star, Andrew Garfield, is amazing in this movie. I think this is a really, really good performance. Like, I haven't seen a lot of Andrew Garfield movies, but I know enough that I've seen enough to know that he's not playing himself, and he really embodies this role. I've never seen the real life Jonathan Larson kind of like videos of him in person and stuff. But the energy and the charisma, the non-stop energy he brings to this role of Jonathan Larson is so good. There are a couple side characters too. One played by Vanessa Hudgens, and she does a really, really good job too with what she's given. I'll get back to her later. But I think my second positive of this movie, which could possibly going kind of to the mixed aspect of this movie, some people might like it, some people not, is our director here, Lin-Manuel Miranda. He kind of takes a different approach to movies you definitely don't really see. It's, so what this basically is Jonathan Larson at a live concert performance thing that he's doing, which is a musical, telling his story, his life story, which is a musical, which, yes, I know it kind of sounds confusing, but, that's one thing you really have to do when you're watching the movie is really appreciate musicals and the craft of musicals, because it really, has heavy, kind of like flashback scenes and kind of a style to it, to where it's like video cameras and, it's like you really have to appreciate the filmmaking and, musicals itself to appreciate the direction here that Lin-Manuel Miranda gives. Cause yeah, I really enjoyed it. Like he does a little bit like a couple like flashback scenes which are like real life like handheld cameras that real life that people made of the like him as a child and him in his past that he uses in the flashback scenes, which are really cool. But yes, you have to really appreciate that, which I did. I think I really enjoyed. But yes, those are my main two positives with the movie. But what are my negatives? Because I do have a couple. Well, I gotta say, the pacing in this movie is really good. Like, I feel like all of the songs in here, since this is a musical, they are really good. Even the ones I don't think don't work. So yeah, even though the music is catchy in here, and I think the pacing overall is pretty good. I feel like the pacing in some parts, two in particular that I found like two of the songs, while good, don't really fit in to it, and it kind of, slows down the pacing a little bit, because one of the songs is kind of slower, and one of the songs also kind of feels out of place. So yeah, while the songs are good, I feel like it kind of takes up the pacing a little bit. But yes, guys, overall, and I think one thing also that takes up the pacing is that Vanessa Hudgens is in this movie, and she plays one of Jonathan Larson's friends. He has two friends that he has at his performance where he's telling the story of his life. He has two of them, and there are a couple scenes in the actual movie of his life, like in the life sequences while he's talking to them. But I don't really feel anything with those scenes because we don't get to know them at all. Like, we just tell them their names, which I don't really remember the names because I don't really get to learn that much about them. But yes, that was very disappointing to me. They're not in it a lot, but when they do pop up, I'm kind of, with them talking to one another, I'm kind of like, well, hopefully this doesn't go for too long because I'm bored with you because I don't know a lot about you. But yes, guys, overall, even with the negatives, I think this movie is amazing. I mean, really, really good. I gotta say, because the emotional beats work, like this can make you cry if you're really into kind of the style that this movie is going for. I know some people won't, but I really was. Yes, so the most moments were the acting is so good, especially from our focus character, Jonathan Lawson. And yes, guys, that is my thoughts on Tick Tick Boom. What do you guys think of Tick Tick Boom? Have you seen it every night? Are you gonna see it? What are your thoughts? It's on Netflix, so it's very accessible to go check it out. Yes, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications to be notified every time I upload a new video. And don't forget, if you have any suggestions of movies you want me to review from the past or movies that are coming out currently, then leave in the comment section down below your suggestions, because I do want to review movies you want to see them. So, yes, that is my thoughts on Tick Tick Boom. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.